What is up, guys? This is Anthony, aka BadBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the new WWE Elite Series 54 Bray Wyatt. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in the new Elite window box packaging. Turning the box around, we can see an image of the Eater of Worlds with the WWE Championship title, and at the bottom, all the other figures from this lineup, including Charlotte, Rich Swann, John Cena, the Usos, and of course Bray Wyatt. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is Bray Wyatt out of the box. And man, this is a really cool figure of Bray Wyatt, and quite possibly my favorite Bray Wyatt figure to date. I think Mattel did such a great job with that new head scan, the new dreadlocks, the new coat, the great new pants. I think everything about this figure is just awesome, and I cannot wait to check them out with you guys. But before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a look at the accessories. So Bray Wyatt does come with a decent amount of accessories. Starting off, he comes with a stand that comes in 3 pieces with a cardboard background of a watercolor painting of Bray Wyatt. He also comes with his vest and his lantern. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at Bray Wyatt. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at the new Elite Bray Wyatt, the Eater of Worlds. Yes, another Bray Wyatt figure. I feel like it's been forever and we've needed an updated Elite Wyatt for a very long time. And he's finally rolling out, and I think he's very cool. And I think this is probably the best Elite Bray Wyatt figure that we've ever gotten, because this guy is very, very cool, and I do like that quite a bit. His face scan is amazing. I think Mattel did such a good job of that. I think, especially compared to previous head scans with other Elites and whatnot, that is definitely the most accurate. I think they captured his smile perfectly, his eyes, his cheeks. You know, he kind of looks like an evil Santa Claus, but he's just really, really cool. The beard looks fantastic. I mean, everything about that just looks really, really cool. I like the fact that we actually got this furry type of coat or vest, which is very nice, very nicely sculpted. All looks very well done. See the fur kind of sculpted on the top like that, around the collar. That all looks very, very cool. The pants look great. These are his more modern pants with the zippers and the stitches and straps and all that kind of stuff. I think that all looks really good. Get some paint differentiation right there. Silver for the zippers and whatnot. That looks very cool. He's got his purple suede shoes. That's pretty badass. I like that a lot. Very, very cool. Black soles. Even got some peg holes right there. Those are pretty awesome. The lantern looks great. This is the first time. The lanterns are all kind of different. This one is actually has those little bars right there going across the actual glass piece, actually painted. They're not painted on any other of the figures, so that's a little better than what we've had previous times. And I don't think it is, but let me try something real quick, because usually with other lanterns that we've had with Bray Wyatt figures, that the lantern actually glows in the dark, and it does not seem to glow in the dark whatsoever. So that's a little disappointing. Too bad we don't have that feature for this. So I'm gonna turn my lights back on, get all this back going. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's not like it's a big issue. But that still looks really, really good. I do like that accessory. So we can pull this off right here, take off his coat, and then we have that right there. We got his new shirt just like so. I think that looks very good. Even on the back right here, it says Illuminate Oblivion, excuse me. That's insane, because Bray Wyatt is a crazy mofo, but all his tattoos look very nicely done. I like that. What I do like, especially with this figure, you can see with all his tattoos that even the hinges and the paint are painted with like his tattoos. They didn't just leave that blank, so that's very cool. Same thing with this arm. You can see where the paint is actually on the hinges, which I do like. That too just looks insane. Lots of good detail on that. You can see his back tattoo peeking out through the sides like that of the shirt. That's really awesome. And this is a new head sculpt and new hair, because he has like the dreads, so that looks pretty good too. So you can see his little tassels and whatnot kind of braided into his hair. All looks very, very good. I like that quite a bit. And when I got this figure, open it up, the hair was like kind of like out here and crazy and whatnot, because it you know, it was going over the collar of this, but you can kind of just mold it down and it'll stay a little bit better and more kind of adhere toward the neck and the shoulders and whatnot. So I think it looks pretty good for what it is. So again, another great Bray Wyatt figure, and again, my opinion, the best Bray Wyatt to date. So let's go ahead and take a look at articulation now. So the head is on a ball joint, does turn left and right, rolls around a little bit, but looks up and down, not really. I don't know if it's mostly because of the hair or what, but Mattel needs to get on the ball with adding a disc hinge to that ball peg, so we get more head rotation or more head articulation for looking up and down. They really need to do more of that. So the arms can go full 360 like so, go out like that far, rotation at the ball peg and at that bicep. We get the more newer, or these seems to be more older elbows. Single bend at the elbow, rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist. We get a waist swivel that rotates left and right. Ab crunch that goes forward about that much, back about that far. Hip joints that kick forward that much, back not so much really. Do the splits about that far, rotation in that upper thigh. We get a double jointed knee that bends about that far, which works very well. We get an ankle joint allows you to point the toe up and down. It is hindered by the pant leg right there. It does rotate a little bit, and a pretty surprisingly good ankle rocker. So overall, again, another great figure of Bray Wyatt. If you're a huge fan of him like I am, in my opinion, he is one of the most underutilized characters that the WWE has had in a very long time. He needs better title runs. He needs more title runs. He needs a push, man. Definitely one of my favorite wrestlers to date. He's probably in my top 10, if not my top 5. So if you can find this figure, and if you're a giant fan of him like I am, then you will definitely love this Elite figure. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Captain America figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your Wyatt comparison, here he is standing next to the other 3 Elite Bray Wyatt figures in my collection. And just for fun, here he is standing next to little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the new WWE Elite Series 54 Bray Wyatt. Now overall, I think this is a great figure, and in my opinion, he's probably the best Elite Bray Wyatt figure that we've gotten to date. I love all his updated parts like his hair and his head sculpt, and I really do love the pants and a little more paint on the lantern. He's got great Elite articulation, and I absolutely love the attention to detail on his shirt and all of his tattoos. So if you're looking for a really cool Bray Wyatt figure, then I think the Series 54 figure is for you. He is totally awesome and definitely a must get. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.